Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most stunning places on Earth, Santorini, Greece. You've probably seen the pictures, right? Those iconic white buildings with blue domes, perched on cliffs overlooking a crystal-clear sea. It's a postcard-perfect paradise. But what if I told you that this beautiful island is actually sitting on top of a massive sleeping giant? A volcano that created this entire landscape in one of the biggest eruptions in human history. This isn't just any volcano. We're talking about a supervolcano, and recently, scientists have discovered something mind-blowing hiding beneath the waves, something that rewrites what we thought we knew about this ancient powerhouse. They've found a previously unknown, colossal caldera. So grab your gear, because we're about to go on an underwater expedition to uncover the buried secrets of Greece's ancient caldera. First, let's get our bearings. The Santorini you see today is just the remnant of a much larger single volcanic island called Stronghyli, which means the round one. Around 3,600 years ago, during the Bronze Age, this volcano exploded in what's known as the Minoan eruption. This was an event of biblical proportions. It wasn't just a puff of smoke. It was a cataclysm that blew the island apart, sending tsunamis across the Mediterranean and spewing so much ash into the atmosphere that it likely changed the global climate. The center of the island collapsed into the sea, forming the giant water-filled crater we call the Santorini caldera. For years, scientists thought the Minoan eruption was the whole story. They studied the ash layers, the rock formations, and the shape of the caldera, piecing together the timeline of this single massive event. But geology is like a detective story, and there were clues that didn't quite add up. Some of the rock deposits around the island seemed much older. This suggested that the Minoan eruption might just be the latest chapter in a much longer, more violent history. This is where our new discovery comes in. A team of international scientists, using state-of-the-art sonar technology on a research vessel, started mapping the seafloor around Santorini in incredible detail. Think of it like a super-advanced ultrasound for the Earth. They were sending sound waves down into the deep and listening for the echoes to build a 3D picture of what lies beneath. And what they found was astonishing. Hidden under hundreds of meters of sediment and volcanic debris from the Minoan eruption, they uncovered another, even more ancient caldera. This buried structure, which they named the Archeos caldera, is massive. It proves that Santorini's volcanic system has been responsible for not just one, but at least two caldera-forming super-eruptions. So how did this happen? Let's break it down. Imagine a giant underground chamber filled with magma, molten rock. This is the magma chamber. Over thousands of years, more and more magma accumulates, building up immense pressure. It's like shaking a soda can. Eventually, that pressure becomes too much for the rock above to contain. It finds a weak spot and erupts violently. When a supervolcano like this erupts, it empties a huge portion of its magma chamber in a very short time. With all that material gone, the ground above it is no longer supported. The entire roof of the magma chamber collapses downward, creating a massive bowl-shaped depression. That depression is a caldera. What the scientists found was evidence of this happening about 520,000 years ago, long before the Minoan civilization, long before humans were even writing things down. This volcano blew its top in a truly epic fashion. It created the Archeos caldera. Then, over the next 500,000 years, the volcano started rebuilding itself. New lava flows, new eruptions, slowly filled in the old caldera and built a new volcanic cone right on top of it, the island of Stronghyli. Then, 3,600 years ago, the cycle repeated. The magma chamber refilled, the pressure built, and boom, the Minoan eruption happened, creating the new caldera inside the footprint of the old one. It's like a Russian nesting doll of volcanic destruction. One of the coolest parts of this discovery is how they figured it all out. By analyzing the layers of rock, a field called stratigraphy, they could read the history of the volcano. They identified a specific layer of pumice and ash that was distinct from the Minoan eruption. This layer, now dated to 520,000 years ago, was the smoking gun. It was the fingerprint of the ancient eruption that created the Archeos caldera. The sheer volume of this material suggests that this earlier eruption was just as powerful, if not more so, than the famous Minoan one. This discovery is huge for a couple of reasons. First, it completely changes our understanding of the Santorini volcanic field. It's not a one-and-done system. It's a long-lived, cyclical beast that has been producing colossal eruptions for hundreds of thousands of years. This has major implications for predicting its future behavior. Understanding this cycle is crucial for hazard assessment. Today, hundreds of thousands of people live on the Greek islands, and millions visit every year. While the volcano is currently quiet, it is still active. There's a smaller, newer volcanic island growing in the center of the caldera, called Nea Kameni. It's a constant reminder that the magma chamber below is still very much alive. By studying the past, like this ancient Archeos caldera, scientists can build better models to understand what might happen in the future. How fast does the magma chamber refill? What are the warning signs of an impending eruption? This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about being prepared. The more we know about the volcano's history, the better we can monitor its current vital signs, things like seismic activity, ground deformation, and gas emissions, to provide early warnings if it starts waking up again. Think about it. Uncovering a half-million-year-old volcanic secret from the bottom of the sea is giving us the tools to protect people today. It's a perfect example of how studying Earth's deep past is essential for safeguarding our future. The work of these geologists and oceanographers is like being a planetary doctor, giving the Earth a checkup to understand its long-term health and potential fevers. So the next time you see a picture of Santorini, don't just see a beautiful holiday spot. See it for what it truly is. The breathtakingly beautiful, visible peak of a submerged, ancient, and incredibly powerful natural force. It's a place where history, mythology, and cutting-edge science all collide. This hidden caldera is a reminder that the Earth is a dynamic, ever-changing planet, and there are still so many incredible secrets lying just beneath the surface waiting to be discovered. What do you guys think? Does knowing this change how you see a place like Santorini? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this journey into the heart of a volcano, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of our world. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.